What's going on, Go Nation? I'm back with another video, and today, you already know what time it is, bro. I'll react to it in a minute, bro, but I gotta react to that cosmic winner. Today, I'm gonna be reacting to Deadpool Wolverine trailer breakdown, Secret Wars cameos confirmed. Oh man, that trailer was amazing. I think it's like the most viewed trailer of all time within the first 24 hours, bro. That's insane, bro. I did not expect that from that trailer. I knew it was gonna get views, but not like that, bro. Like, hey, this is gonna be it, bro. This is about to be popping, bro. This might be the most important slash best movie since No Way Home or Endgame, I'm guessing. I know there's gonna be some fun cameos in this movie, and I want to watch this breakdown, man. I want to see like what other stuff that I missed. So before we get into the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button because we on the road to 1,000 subs. Let's get into the video.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. I'm Warren Thompson, and we have the very
go.
first trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine as the official title right now. There have been some rumors that this title might change over time, but as of now, this is our official title coming out for the teaser trailer, and what a teaser it was. We already know Wolverine is going to be in the film, and we really only barely saw him. But right away, go ahead and let me know what you thought about this trailer in the comments down below. Did you like it? Are you excited about Deadpool 3, even though we barely saw Wolverine in this trailer? But there is so much to break down in this, and it looks like basically what we heard for that plot synopsis for Deadpool 3 was true, because in the beginning of the trailer, it starts off with Deadpool. It's his birthday. Notice it says happy birthday, Wade. And notice on the cake, it only has one candle for some reason, and it has a Polaroid of all of his friends and loved ones. And those are the people who are surrounding him in the beginning of this trailer. And if you look closely, you can see some very familiar faces from Deadpool 2, characters who died, like Shatterstar and Peter. But remember, and this is very important for not only the trailer, but the entirety of Deadpool 3 as well, at the end of Deadpool 2, Deadpool took Cable's time travel machine and he went back in time and he changed a lot of things, including saving some of his X-Force members, which is why you still see some characters in the beginning here, such as Shatterstar and Peter, plus his normal friends like Blind Owl, Dopinder, Colossus, Negasonic Teenage Warhead. You can see Buck, his buddy from the bar with the huge beard, Yukio, and of course, Vanessa. And he says it's been a rough few years, but based off of what we've heard from the plot synopsis, at this point in time, Deadpool has hung up being Deadpool. He is not Deadpool
done,
anymore. He's retired and he's working as a used car salesman. And
Definitely
it looks
that
like we
hairpiece.
get a shot of that. We see him in a blue shirt. It looks to be kind of his uniform wherever he's working at, and he's got his Deadpool costume hanging in his locker. So it seems very clear at this point in time he has given up being Deadpool for a few years, it sounds like. That is until the TVA knocks at his door. Now keep in mind, the TVA is very different than what we knew from the very first Loki season 1. Anytime something kind of gets out of whack now or a branch timeline is created, they just don't go around pruning it anymore. They don't prune the people anymore. They're pretty much just looking out for variants of Kang at this point in time and making sure nobody's out there causing incursions. Which is why we see the TVA simply go up to Deadpool's door and knock on it. They didn't pop up
wouldn't
out
knock
of
on
nowhere,
the door.
prune him, then prune the timeline. That's not what they did. They knocked and basically are like, hey, you should come with us.
What
And
is
they
that
tried to
get
be
up they have
scary,
on,
but
though?
of course, we
It's
got
kinda
a
weird.
Deadpool fourth wall break, basically making a rated R joke about pegging and looking directly into the camera, stating that this is new for Disney, because of course this movie is rated R, and so is the trailer. It's a red band trailer. Interesting to see come from Disney, but we like it. Now the TVA opens up a door portal, and before pushing Wade Wilson through the door, they rip off his fake hair. No doubt he was wearing this toupee because he is trying to live a normal life and he hasn't been Deadpool in a while, so he needs a real job. So in order to try and
look
look
into my soul
somewhat
like that,
normal
bro.
because of what happened to his skin
Get
for the first
away
Deadpool
from me.
movie, when he became Deadpool, he wears a wig. That is until they ripped it off. Then they get to the TVA where we meet a character who I believe to be Paradox. Insiders have talked about this character appearing in Deadpool 3 for some time now. Instead of Owen Wilson's Mobius, we are getting this person, Paradox. And just like I've been talking about and predicting in my other Deadpool videos before the trailer came out, it does look like the TVA indeed wants Deadpool's help. So Deadpool wakes up and Paradox says, "It looks like you soiled yourself when you were sleeping," and Deadpool makes a joke, "I wasn't asleep." And of course, Deadpool wants to know where he's at, so Paradox says, walk with me. And he takes him throughout the TVA. Eventually, he takes him to what looks to be some type of a control room. There are a ton of monitors on the screen. And he tells Wade, you are special. This is your chance to be a hero among heroes. And he shows us on the screen the Avengers from the MCU.
That was
showing
fire.
us many different clips. We see some from Age of Ultron. We see some from Thor Ragnarok. We see some Captain America films. And basically, we see all of the Avengers in some way, shape, or form on the screens. Black Widow, Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, Thor. We don't really see Hawkeye, but of course we know from the scene from Avengers Age of Ultron, he is there. And I'm sure we're going to see a lot more
yeah, I
on
remember
these
in the trailer
computer
he
screens
saluted.
in the actual scene in the movie. Also, if you look carefully during the part where Deadpool is looking at Captain America footage, he goes and he salutes him. He brings his right hand up to his head and he salutes Captain America. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of a joke here, but the main part of this is he knows who they are, which is one reason I believe that TVA is searching for Deadpool's help. I believe there are two specific reasons. One of those could be because Deadpool has the ability to break the fourth wall. One could see, if you are a part of the TVA, how that could be something very, very handy. But basically, because Deadpool can break the fourth wall, he knows about the other universes out there. And in other Deadpool movies and trailers, we've seen him reference the MCU. And by him saluting Captain America, that is made very clear here. Now, from here going forward, we hear some dialogue, but just to be clear, just a reminder, a lot of dialogue that we hear in trailers is really taken out of context. But based off of what we know about Deadpool 3, I think I can really make out what is going on here. Deadpool is told this is his chance to be a hero among heroes. Deadpool then says, I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Of course, Deadpool always gotta crack jokes. And he says, your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. Now, when he says this, we see what seems to be the back of Professor Xavier. Then we also see him walking up to a man dressed in all white who is Wolverine. We can tell because of the hair, of course. And that's another reason I believe the TVA is seeking out Deadpool, because he could possibly recruit Wolverine to help what I believe this dialogue is getting at here, because Deadpool goes on to say, I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus. Now, I do believe there's some dialogue, of course, that we didn't hear in the trailer that happens in the scene, and I basically think what they're saying to Deadpool is, we need your help to save the multiverse. The entire multiverse is at jeopardy, including your own universe where everybody you love lives. And if you think about that line, your chance to be a hero among heroes, that really does refer to the entire multiverse collapsing. Everybody is in jeopardy at this point in time. Everybody from every universe, including the heroes, but Deadpool has the ability to save them and the multiverse. That's Deadpool's opportunity to be the so-called hero among heroes. Also, at the same time, we know that the TVA is going to start recruiting heroes from different universes to be a part of a multiverse Avengers team. I believe Deadpool is a part of the TVA's direct plan to do that by going out and recruiting Wolverine. And why Deadpool? Well, because in real life, which of course Deadpool can reference because he breaks the fourth wall, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are best friends, but also, of course, not to mention all of the history in comics and on screen that we've seen, there's a lot of history with Deadpool and Wolverine. And basically, we know that they're going to end up being best friends in this movie after a lot of fighting happens. But the TVA has seen all of these different timelines and have probably seen a lot of different timelines to where they know that Deadpool can convince Logan to come and help them, to come and fight against Kang and try to save the multiverse. So Deadpool agrees temporarily. We see somebody suit Deadpool up. If you go really closely with these frames, you can see that somebody is suiting him up here. And we get the new Deadpool suit, which looks absolutely fantastic. We've seen a few pictures of this already, but on screen, fantastic. So the TVA gives him a new suit.
That's how I'm waking up every morning, bro.
Deadpool is ready to go on his new mission. However, he soon goes astray because in the very next scene that we see, he is killing TVA members. Now, there are several scenes that this could be. He could be in another point in time, another timeline, and he could be in the events of another film. In fact, they showed us on screen the Avengers from Age of Ultron, where we know it's kind of a snowy, woodsy area. That could very well be this scene. Deadpool could go and try to meet the Avengers here. Or since perhaps he is trying to go see Logan and try to get Wolverine, perhaps this is a scene from Logan. But regardless, we see that Deadpool is now going up against the TVA, probably because, of course, he just wants to do his own thing, and they probably gave him a time travel device, which probably wasn't smart. But as far as the next scene is concerned, I believe this takes place in the Void from Loki.
Yes.
Because in the back, we can see the huge 20th Century Fox logo smashed into the ground. Sort of like it got pruned in the past or an incursion possibly happened, and this ended up in the Void, where the remnants of other universes end up. And we know from some leaked photos that other people are going to be showing up in the Void as well, like from the previous X-Men films. That's all I'll say for now, no spoilers. And I believe the next few scenes could actually show some of those cameos from other universes, kind of in a Mad Max style world. What I basically believe happened is there is a bunch of characters from the old X-Men universes that exist in the Void, and they've kind of formed somewhat of a gang. We know from Loki season 1 that characters can survive in the Void. And another reason I think this is the Void is because when you look at this TVA guard who is chained by the wrists, he is begging Wade for help, and then he gets swept up by something, and I think this could be Alioth. And if you freeze frame these scenes, you can see that something kind of smoky picks him up, and the clouds in the sky are pretty dark as well, so it very well could be Alioth. All the more confirming that this is most likely the Void, and there are now gangs consisting of people who are remnants of other universes all in one area now. And then of course, at the very end, where it looks like they are still in the Void because Deadpool gets kicked through a wall and he lands on the 20th Century Fox logo, we then see a person's shadow walk up to Deadpool, and we know that it's Wolverine. And he says, "Don't just stand there, you ape, help me up." But then we see Wolverine bring out his claws. And he says, "Nope, I'm actually okay, thank you very much." But then Wolverine jumps on top of him, and we know that he's going to stab him because we know that they're going to fight a lot in this movie. One cool thing about this scene, though, is that if you look to the very left of Deadpool when he is lying down, you can see that there is something on the floor in the middle left. Well, as you get closer and you zoom in on it, you can actually tell that this is a Marvel Comics Avengers Secret Wars comic, majorly implying, of course, what is happening right now in the multiverse saga. Everything is building up to Avengers Secret Wars, and we know that Deadpool is not just going to end at Deadpool 3, Wolverine as well. They are both going to go on to be a part of Avengers Secret Wars, and this basically just confirms that right here. This scene with Deadpool and Wolverine in it has a Secret Wars comic book to the left. So overall, this trailer was pretty epic, but it was a teaser trailer. They definitely teased us, but they did reveal that the official title for the movie is Deadpool and Wolverine. So it is kind of weird that they teased Wolverine, but didn't actually really give him to us a lot, especially since the movie is Deadpool and Wolverine. But that first official trailer is going to be epic. You know it.
Alright, bro. Another great video from Cosmic, man. He's always killing it, bro. I love Cosmic, man. One of my favorite YouTubers, bro. Deadpool and Wolverine. This movie is going to be insanely amazing, funny, great cameos, setting up everything for the MCU. Maybe the MCU can finally get back on track. Hopefully. We'll see. And while I'm recording this, I'm just seeing the Fantastic Four just been announced. Ooh, hold on, put it up right here, over here. I don't know where I'm putting it up, bro. But that's our Fantastic Four, bro. But anyways, guys, bro, hey, MCU. We're doing some great things, but we're not going to talk about Madam Web on this channel, are we? No. Heard a lot of bad things about that, but hey, don't not worry about it. So, hey, guys, put in the comments below. Right. Here we go with the stuttering, bro. Like, I thought I had this down, like... But guys, leave in the comments below. Are you excited for this movie? What are you excited for? What kind of cameos are going to be in this movie, bro? Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment too. You already know what to do. Go Nation. I'm out.
Speed off, swerving. I'm not a regular person. I found a diamond, she perfect. Plus I do not gotta buy her a Birkin.